Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Paperboy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
And it's the Hump Day Happy Hour Salute. And tonight we had...
Say it.
Fireball. There we go. My mind was blinking there.
Yeah, that's usually me that forgets.
That is true.
Short-term memory.
And want to welcome everybody in. We're going to get started on the show.
All right. We have delightful Diane's in the house. How's it going? Triple F is here, like always. How you guys doing?
And thank you for being a member. And
hold on. Marvelous Michael's in the house.
Thank you for being a member.
Popular Purple's here.
And thank you for being a member.
Oh, Super Schmidt. Howdy.
Hello. Going to be a short show tonight for no reason other than not a lot went on this past week. So
Marvelous Mr. Hot Wheels. Fabulous Flippins here.
Thank you for being a member. All right, we're going to start the show off as we always do, asking you how your sales were. Take it away, Mr. Magazine.
All right, I think Amazon's been average to slightly above. eBay has been horrible, but it took a little bit of a turn. I've had a few good days lately, so I can't argue with that. All the other sites have seemed to be average, no complaints. Whatnot is still really, really bad. I don't know what's going on. I got some decisions to make down the road, but we'll figure that out. But other than that, everything. The new adult site is doing really well. We're doing better each month, so happy to hear that. It's making up for the Whatnot money that I'm losing. But how about you?
Well, why don't we ask our fans?
All right, Retro, how's it going?
Good to have you in.
Lovely La Papers in the house. How's it going?
Ciao. And thank you for being a member.
Jay-Z Jeff.
No sales this week. No sales this week.
Where am I?
Where are you? What are you doing?
Well, we're jumping ahead here. Let's do one at a time. There we go.
Last week, decent. This week is a bit sad. Okay. Last week's sales have been slow, although July was my best month overall. Personal stuff, so it didn't list much. Okay. Right. There we go. Hi, everybody. No sales this week on 350 listings and approximately 10 opportunities to make an offer.
Crazy. You never know. It's just crazy. Super Season House. How's it going?
And thank you for being a member.
Delightful Dawn, always here.
Dingus Dawn has arrived, and thank you for being a member, and thank you for being almost on time.
Lucky Lewis is here.
Good thing and listing on Amazon Canada. Okay.
Ooh. Stupendous Steven is here as well.
Ours were average.
Okay.
There we go.
I guess average is good at this point.
eBay has been a roller coaster, but I was away this past weekend, and when I'm away, I don't expect much when I'm gone. I did not make offers on the phone this weekend. No reason other than I forgot. Okay. Almost in time. Yeah, we'll count that. So allowing for not having made offers while I was out of town, it was okay.
Yeah.
Amazon's okay.
You still in jail?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Sorry to hear that.
Whatnot's okay. Last week was fire.
Wow.
3 $1,000
nice.
days. Wow.
Good
This
stuff.
week, not 3 $1,000 days. Yeah, overall I can't complain. I mean, sales are coming for this time of year. I'm happy. How about I put it that way? 24 out of 47 promoted, so going in just about 50% promoted.
Okay.
136 out of 277, 136 old offers, 277 total offers to watchers I can make. 349 last week, so I was lower, but I also didn't make any offers over the weekend, so that could be out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Some crazy customers to keep things exciting. You got to keep it exciting.
Every day I got this.
210 offers last year. This time 169 the year before. So a slower week, but 2 items on $1 Million Peddlers, 1 on Vivs-Views, 3 on Etsy. And this afternoon, I sold 2 items on Paperboy back to back to 2 different buyers. So wow. I don't know what's going on. Paperboy.com is hotter than eBay right now.
Wow.
Souvenirs they're throwing on WNBA courts. No, those we don't sell. We keep those. How about any buys? Anybody out there buying anything? I know our friend Flippin' Roo. I know Flippin' Roo bought some stuff. I did see Flippin' Roo down in Mayville.
I haven't bought a whole lot. I mean, I got people coming and selling stuff. Nothing crazy to talk about. Some sports autographs here and there. Some books, signed books and stuff. But nothing crazy. I'm trying to save my money for a rainy day or a big deal coming through.
There you go.
Marvelous Metal, how's it going?
2 items in 4 days. Ouch. And local Mike. Count. Wow. Oh, should I do 2 countdowns this week? Should I do countdown to Bachville and countdown to?
No, you really shouldn't. If you're going to follow them up with you know who.
Wow. Just trying to brighten
Jackie
things
Jack,
up.
how's it going?
Thank you for being a member. Picked up some postcards and ephemera. Always a good thing.
Nice.
Here, Panini is making game-used memorabilia cards out of those court-used relics.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Eric just suddenly started collecting cards.
Yeah.
Bought lots of postcards in Mayville. Good. Strictly letter post. The Canada Post goes on. Oh my goodness gracious.
What is going on with them? Wow.
So got a couple of things over here. Tomorrow's a church sale, which there are no good estate sales until Sunday. This is a higher end church sale. I never ended up buying much of it to be able to resell, but Mrs. Paper going, Joey's going, so we're going to go to that probably tomorrow. Got a call from somebody. They have books for sale, but they're going to be setting them up at their house in Spencerport, but they wanted me to know about it, yada, yada, yada. I said, okay, I'll try to get out there. We'll see. Believe it or not, on the way back from Avon, Mr. Magazine, I literally drove by Avon and didn't stop at the flea market.
Wow.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Sleep at the wheel.
No, I wasn't. I don't know what's wrong with me. I should take my temperature or something. Something's going on. I actually did not stop at a flea market that I drove literally.
Shocking.
I mean, we're talking, it was
especially that one.
a 3-minute drive off to where I was.
Wow.
I'm a little bit tired. I almost didn't do a shot today. So Mr. Magazine, of course, horned his way in on the mystery box deal.
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
So he's going to be getting some of the magazines out of that and everything.
When I have something to bring to the table, something to offer, just expect a little, piece of the pie in return.
Yeah, I know how this works. I know the old
give and take. It's
the old Italian negotiating. I got it.
The immortal words of Joey Zaza from Godfather 3: "You will not give, I will take."
There we are. So ended up using Mr. Magazine's box truck, and one of his employees helped me. Now the situation is Mr. Magazine was milking that bad hip of his, so he didn't end up carrying anything.
It was before my, follow-up, which was right after you were done, I think.
Yeah, funny how that
worked out perfectly.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So got everything over in storage, but today was roughly, it was 120 or 115 banker boxes, another 15 boxes of stuff. So 130 boxes, me and one employee of Mr. Magazine's ended up moving all day.
I think we should give it cheers. He took the next step to getting storage, finally. Let's all cheer for him, please.
Yeah. So yeah, we're a little bit tired today. I took Tylenol because unfortunately I'm allergic to ibuprofen and that sort of thing. But we're doing what we had to do.
I'm cleared for everything. I got to wait a week.
Are you cleared for carrying 115 banker boxes by chance? That's the one thing you're not cleared for. It is odd. That's the one clear.
I did say, can I lift 50-pound boxes? Yeah, they said no.
But 115 of them in an afternoon upstairs?
And I can't submerge myself in water for another week. But I can go to the gym if I feel.
Can you submerge yourself in sweat pouring down your face?
No, because I can't go into the shed yet, because I can't go into the sauna yet, because if I sweat on my incision, 1 more week, they said. But they tested, they gave the x-rays, my hip's fine. I actually thought I had some tingling in my calf, and I had a blood clot like 10 years ago.
Right.
So I did have to go get an ultrasound, but my leg is fine. It's just, some swelling there, which is normal. I've been icing and stuff, and I got to elevate it a little more because I'm finally sleeping in my bed, but I like to sleep on my stomach. I can't elevate it, yada, yada, yada. But I think if I get up tomorrow morning and I feel good, I'm going to attempt like a treadmill at the gym or something, just so next week I can step it up a little bit.
You know what I've got that you can attempt?
No.
You can attempt carrying 115 banker boxes.
I've done that enough in my lifetime. So I have employees.
You do you, Eric. You do you.
Wow.
You do you.
Jeez.
Yes. So I ended up going to Mayville. Now that one dealer was going to be selling out, he forgot the boxes.
What? Okay.
He brought other boxes. You got me beat. I drove to and from Irondequoit to Greece, so you got me beat. Well, his employee did. But he sets up regularly at clearance, so he's got my number. He's going to call me. He still sold me some other stuff. I've got a haul video on the phone. It'll be coming out sometime soon when Random Neighborhood Kid finally finds some time for us. Long story short, one dealer said to me, hey, make sure you stop by before you leave. I said, okay. I stopped by. He goes, you're buying my books. I go, okay. He goes, and I forget the numbers now. I got 52 or 60, whatever, 52 of them right there. And give me that book, give me that book, give me that book, give me that book. Makes a pile.
He's picking these out. You're not.
Yeah, he's going, that book there, those two there.
Intimidation.
Take those couple of books. All right, what do you got there? You got 82 books. You give me $50. I said, okay. So I gave him $50.
Muscling you.
Because they're from the 1800s and those things.
Ooh, what kind of records? I don't think David is, seeing what he just picked up, but we'll hear about that shortly. But maybe Chuck would.
And
if it's a good mix of rock in there, good with the bad, I'm interested.
And then I ended up picking up. Well, then he says, "I'll even let you use my hand truck." I said, "Okay." So I brought everything out to the car. Come back. He goes, "Oh, the person at the person set up next to me wants to sell you books too."
This is great.
So I ended up borrowing the hand truck again and getting 7 boxes of books out in the truck, along with the other stuff I bought. I ended up spending $757, I believe, when I was there. But a lot of stuff for Whatnot. So I'll make good money on Whatnot for that.
Good. I can't wait till a year from now where you just keep buying books and books and books. You have no more room for books. And you say to yourself, God, these 30 boxes of books would be look right here. I got to get rid of these comics that have been here for 7 years. And then I take the comics and put them on Whatnot.
I might do that if you carry them, so I'll never have to worry about it.
I would carry them. If you would, I would carry them right now. I'll carry them right now. I'll dig deep. I'll dig deep.
Square.
I'll dig deep. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. It is nice.
You have a collapsible lung too, so it'll work out perfectly.
And an iron lung. I bought one of those at auction, so I'm all set. Brandy card, best thing I ever bought for book buying. Glitch of the week. So eBay has scared me recently with shipping. I keep seeing when I log in that I have an item to ship, and I look, and it's an item I shipped out a week ago. And the picture of it keeps coming up that it has to be shipped. And so I keep clicking on it. I keep checking. It's got a tracking number. It's shipped. It's out. Why is that one still showing up having to be shipped?
Right.
And I don't know if you remember or not, but last week, Wednesday, eBay had that 20% off coupon that I signed up for. Except the link that they sent me didn't work. So I reached out to eBay via Facebook. And okay, well, we're going to give it to the correct department. They'll get back to you within 24 to 48 business hours or business 2 days. I still haven't heard from them. So I reached out to them this morning. Oh, can you describe the situation? I described it. Okay, so it sounds like you signed up for a coupon. You have, yep. Do you have the name of the associate who helped you? I said, yep. The name is blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll pass it along to her. She'll get in touch with you. No problem at all. Still waiting to hear. So I have no idea if I'm part of that promotion or not. I have no idea if I'm selling more because of it.
How do you become part of it?
They have to invite you.
Wow.
They invite you, you click, and then you agree to the contract. Well, I haven't agreed to the contract yet because the portal hasn't worked for me to agree to the contract. Wow. And it's been over a week. So who knows? I don't know if I'm part of it or not. No idea. And they don't know either. Site changes. About the only site change I have is me. I've got a scanner over here that Mr. Magazine was nice enough to lend to me a while ago. And because Paul Carl is more important than me, check out his channel. Mr. Magazine's taking the scanner back, and he's asked me about 7 times in 2 days, and his manager asked me about 14 times in 2 days. Hey,
there's a lot of exaggeration. Can we
have that scanner back? We need that scanner back. Can I have that scanner? Yeah, you can have the scanner back.
He's using it as a paperweight on his desk here. Look at that. There's more dust on it than my warehouse. You're the one that said this is a great opportunity. You got to buy this deal in Pennsylvania for $200,000. You're going to get in touch with Paul Carl. He's got a way of scanning in bulk. And now when he finally wants to do it.
Yeah, with a new scanner. You don't want to use this 1963 scanner. Plus, you can't carry the scanner with your hip.
He's coming in a week. We'll test it out with this, then I'll upgrade. Settle down. I know, like you don't have anything else to list.
I talked to your doctor. Your doctor said you can't carry the scanner with your hip.
That's true.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the scanner in a banker box, and I'll be certain you're not taking it. So yeah, Paul Carl is going to be coming next week. So I'll be over at Madison Bachville at that point. I know Local Mike reached out to me. Local Mike, I won't be able to go with you Saturday. I am part of 2 Whatnot. I've got 2 Whatnot auctions that they had a mystery book auction, and trust me, having 125 boxes of mystery books I got to get rid of some of those. And I'm actually part of a Schmidt auction train, as a matter of fact. Paperpalooza, a lot of big stars. I believe Mr. Beisel out, Popeye's Postcard,
Ooh, wow.
and more are all part of that train.
Yeah.
So I got to be part of that as well. Windows 3.1, exactly. Paperpalooza, in fact. Yeah, huge show. So it should be a lot of fun. So yeah, I won't be able to make that, just to let you know. I'm sorry. Item of the week. So this is so a while ago, I'm actually going to do a bonus item of the week here. Was not what I was going to show.
Wow.
But a while ago, I went to an auction, or to an estate sale, and they had this. And this does not look like much, but this is a pen. And this pen has a price tag on it. What do they want on that?
$30.
And it was half price day. I paid $15 for a ballpoint pen. Why, you ask? Henry Clune. Have you ever heard of the name Henry Clune?
Mm-hmm.
He was a local, he wrote for, I believe, the DNC, and then he wrote books as well. He's a local author. His son had an estate sale and had pens of his for sale. And I said it would be really cool to buy a pen from an author. So this, you can put in your mind, oh, he actually wrote this book with it. He actually wrote this comic. Probably did nothing with this, but that's a whole other story. In my mind, all of the masterpieces he ever had, he wrote with this pen. So I have this in my collection. I said, very cool.
So it won't make you write more clearly.
No, my writing is still terrible.
Okay.
So I was sitting there today at the Mystery Book House, and I can give the name now. I have permission to give the name. The name of the author is Edward Hoch, Hoch. Look him up. He wrote over 900 short stories. In fact, he had, I believe, for 35 straight years, he had a story in Ellery Queen magazine for 35 straight years, every single issue. Papagoy will not be going this year. Nope, he can't keep up with it. So I said, hey, do you happen to have a pen? I said, and I explained having the Henry Clune pen.
Yeah.
And he goes, he's, the wife lived on. He passed in 2008. He goes, I could give you a big pen, but that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't necessarily mean he used it.
Right.
So I understand. He goes, you know what I do have if you're interested? I was going to leave it with the house, but if you want it. So he gave me this.
Oh, wow.
Which I thought was really cool. It's a letter opener and scissors that Mr. Hoch used. Used himself. And the real reason why I really like these, what genre did Mr. Hoch write?
Mystery.
And hello, Adrian. Thank you for being a member. And
if I failed that one, I'd be a laughing stock.
And how many mysteries do you think ended up with this or this as the weapon? So do you think at some point he's like, oh my God, I got to write a story for next week about, hey, I've got an inspiration of what I can use. I was doing
very cool. That's cool.
You know what the funny thing about this is?
That my head's cut off.
And I have no depth perception.
Oh, lovely.
But so I thought this was really a neat piece here to add to my collection. I can actually use it as well, so it's functional. But the fact that Mr. Hoch wrote books, and you could see him looking at this and saying, I know.
Yeah.
Colonel Mustard with the
not bad.
With the scissors in the pantry.
You're gonna start collecting author used items.
Yeah. I mean, if I can get them right. Yeah, of course. I think that's really cool. So very happy to have that as part of the collection at this point.
You should get an autograph of both of them and frame them.
That's true. Well, I've got about 1 million autographs of Mr. Hoch because he signed his name and everything.
Perfect.
Actually, I do have Henry Clune's autographs too because he signed a lot of stuff too. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have you frame them as well as I had you frame that Warhol. Where's that sitting at, by the way?
I should get on that.
Yeah, probably.
Well, it was Christmas, and now it's
long story short. I
picked
up an Andy Warhol print that I traded to Mysterious Benefactor, and I said it's going to be all framed up. Mr. Magazine's taking care of that. And
you gave me 2 pieces, right? One for you, and one for him. Yeah, I got him. So, well, if it's any good news, that I haven't brought mine either.
I don't care about yours.
I have a bunch of Star Wars posters I want framed. So, okay, I'm going to get on it now that you mention it.
Insulting offer of the week. Mr. Magazine had Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly.
iCarly, yep.
A worn skirt, $110, got a $15 offer on it. Now, Mr. Magazine, I don't believe this or not, I don't wear women's fashion. Well, not that I tell you. What would a skirt cost? $15, right?
That
I mean,
she's wearing probably
well,
25 to 50, but say 25 minute Walmart, $25. I don't know. It's got to be at least that. Yeah.
So it's worth more than that. Plus the fact it was screen used and the like.
With a certificate, which is very insulting. Do they think someone's going to bite on that?
Soon, Donald. Soon. And then Mr. Magazine had Jack Kirby. How is Mr. Kirby doing?
Is he deceased?
He is deceased. Heroes and Villains Autographed Sketchbook. Really cool book. $455. $150 offer on that. Well, doing it wrong. Yes. It will be an interesting conversation coming up. But yeah, $150 offer on that. Countdown to Brimfield. Well, we're counting down to Madison, right?
I get these heart palpitations.
I see this.
It's a medicine. It's
probably
a medicine.
tied into your hip. Yeah, you got so tired watching me work today. It was amazing.
I know, yeah.
Oh, it's... You got to at least wait for me to tell the joke.
I should have came from that side. It would have looked better.
It's time for the Confucius Joke of the Week. Wow, look what time it is. 100+ mile garage sale this weekend. I'll be hunting till I collapse.
Nice.
Vintage sealed MP3 asking 130, got a $30 offer. Ooh. Ouch.
Yes, I do have that. And I have actually a pretty decent collection of Star Wars albums. I probably got 20, 30 different ones. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Here we go. I believe that. I do believe that.
Confucius say 30 is a nice age for a woman, especially if she happens to be 40. Confucius say 30. See, you're actually got a little bit of a smile on your face on that one.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, trading for 215s. It was okay back then.
30 is a nice age for a woman, especially if she happens to be 40. That was the Confucius say joke of the day.
That might be the best one.
Customer issues. Believe it or not, you didn't send me any, and I didn't have any.
Wow. Holy cow, this is the first.
Well, you had a bit of an issue you were talking about, if you want to share it, right before the show.
I was? You're teasing me. You go for it. Go ahead. They want to hear
Well, I don't know enough about it.
What are we talking about?
A card on consignment.
Oh, yes. So a good friend of mine that we do a lot of trading. He's a golf collector, and he needed some extra money to pay some bills. And he had a Jack Nicklaus graded, I think it's from like 1970 or something. It's a rare like mini card, and I think he bought it during COVID when it was probably
we've actually mentioned it multiple times as selling off for the week. And what's he asking on it?
Started out at like 20,000 like a couple months ago. He got it down to 10,000 now, but he wanted to clear, it's a consignment, so I got to get a little cut. I got to pay the eBay fee, so I think he had it at 10,000.
Okay, and we've gotten offers in the past of 1,000, 1,200.
Yeah, so when it was at 13 or 14,000, my manager had to. I think that we had to get the sale off, so then you had to wait for the sale to end. We had to delete and relist it. Somehow we relisted two. Oh. The one in auction for the 10,000, and then one must have got relisted in store with a discount of 2,500, which made it 7,500. And luckily, people are still insulting and cheap, so they're making $3,000 to $7,000 offers. And I'm sitting in the doctor's office a few hours while waiting to get the X-rays. And I see this offer of 7,000. He goes, "Oh, we're only 500 off." I go, 500 off. So I look, it's like, how did this happen? So immediately I was worried about, I wanted to decline it first of all, but then I was worried that if we're that close, he might buy it.
So you got to leave it open for a while and then decline it.
But I think you can't revise it, end it, or delete it until you decline them. Yeah. So I contacted my other assistant manager because my manager was out of town golfing. And I said, you got to somehow delete, decline all the offers, delete, get it out of the system, end it, and we'll figure it out. So that's what he did right now. So we're good to go, because obviously someone's not going to be happy. If the eBay buyer gets it for 75, my consigner is going to be upset, and vice versa. If we tell the eBay guy we can't sell it, he's going to be upset and give me a negative. So hopefully we're good. And tomorrow morning we'll just delete it out of the system completely, so I don't relist it, and we'll just give it back to him, and it is what it is.
Right. Yeah.
But it was a lot of headache and time and effort, and wasted a lot of time. But he's a friend of mine, so I don't mind doing it for him. But it just didn't work out. He bought it high during COVID, And like I said, the highest price offer was 7,000 at this point.
Right.
So
That's what it's worth nowadays. Yep.
sadly, I think someone offered 9,000 when he wanted 15. You probably should have taken it then, because that's as good as you're going to get it.
So one-of-a-kind basketball card signed by Kobe and Michael.
Logo Man.
Logo Man.
One of one.
It may set records. They're expecting it to potentially go for $6 million.
I think right now it's around almost 4, with still like a week or 2 left.
So it should be the most valuable basketball card ever. And I got to be honest with you, it does nothing for me.
Here's the problem. Yes, it's a rare card. Someone's been hiding it for years, and it's finally come out, and someone's paying big bucks. But does a card like that make all these other cards that were really, say, $1 million cards worth more? Because, like, how could there be so much, distance between that and say you got a Will Chamberlain 10, and it's worth $1 million. Does it stay $1 million, or because this card's now 6, does that drive that card up to 2 or 3? Because it doesn't make sense if there's $5 million in between a card like that, or any other Jordan 1-of-1s or Kobe 1-of-1s, So very interesting.
No, I definitely would much rather have 6. I don't know if 6 Wilt 10s are out there, but I'd rather have 6 Wilt 10 rookies.
I think there's 2 or 3, at least 2, and I think the 9, which I had one, which is I think there's 4 or 5 now. So
Hager slacks, I remember those. I do remember those. Do you know the name Adam Weitzman?
I don't believe so.
He's a billionaire. Do you know how he made his $1 billion?
Since I don't know him, I'm going to say no.
Scrap metal.
Wow.
Scrap metal dealer.
It's a lot of scrap
$1 billion.
metal.
That's a
lot. It is a lot.
That's a lot of returnable cans.
But you have to have money to make that money, meaning you must have some big trucks and a big company.
Or
you're not peddling a box truck, or you're not peddling a pickup truck with scrap metal.
And I didn't read about him, but let's just say that he goes and he buys Metallico in Rochester. Then he buys Metallico in Syracuse. Then he buys Metallico in Buffalo. Then he buys. You got to be a franchise. You can't be one person doing that.
Yeah, you're big. Just like Waste Management. You're not having one garbage truck. You have to have hundreds or thousands at this point.
So he's made $1 billion.
Wow.
He just bought 5,000 Yuga Labs NFTs.
I don't even know what that is.
NFTs.
Why is he, I know what an NFT is, but what's a Yuga Lab?
It's the name of the company that put these NFTs out.
Oh, what did he pay for that? Wait, he bought 5,000
NFTs.
And what did he pay for?
A big discount from what they used to be worth.
I'm sure.
But he wants to. He loves their work, and he wants to keep the market going on that. So he bought 5,000 of them. I guess when you have $1 billion, you can do things like that.
Worst case, it's a write-off if he loses his shorts on it.
That's true. Tell you what, I got 5,000 Yuga Labs NFTs, Eric. I'll trade you absolutely nothing, which is essentially what an NFT is for that 52. I'll trade you 2 absolutely nothings.
I wonder why he didn't want the monkeys. You probably got a good bargain on those.
Well, they are the company that did them.
Oh, is it so that's part of it or whatever? You own all that?
No. He bought 5,000. I don't think he got any of the good stuff.
Okay. These are really good stuff at this point. I mean, I guess.
So did you see the 348-foot yacht Amada or Amadare? I can't read my writing. Amadare that is going up for sale?
I think I did see something like that. Yeah.
So it basically was a Russian oligarch had it. It was seized, supposedly worth $300 million, seized in 2021. It's finally going up for auction, Mr. Magazine. Now listen to this yacht.
Can I take a guess what it's going to go for?
Hold on. Right. We don't know what it's going to go for.
Okay, but I mean, I'm guessing a lot less.
But it has a jacuzzi.
Sure.
Has a spa. Mm-hmm. Has a pool.
They all do.
You like all of those things.
I do like all those things.
So why aren't you going to?
Is there a helipad? A lot of them have helipads.
You don't have a helicopter. You don't need a helipad. Now you're just spending stupid.
But I could put my Mercedes on it.
You're just spending stupid now.
It's crazy.
But you do have to come up with $10 million down to be able to bid. So you got to put a $10 million.
So I was going to say $100 million to go for. You're putting 10% down. So that does make sense.
Yeah. So there you are. So, Mr. Magazine, something other to save your money for.
Of course.
There was this story that I read, and somebody called into what's his name, Dan Le Batard over on ESPN, or I guess he's not on ESPN anymore, wherever Dan Le Batard's doing his show at. Now do you know who Dan Le Batard is?
I've heard the name. If you show me his face, I would say yes.
Him and Stugatz.
Yes, now I know. Yes.
And big Miami broadcaster, yada yada yada. Got a call from somebody that is an insider with the Miami Heat.
Okay.
And apparently they are linked to the largest sports memorabilia fraud ever.
Wait, Libetard is?
No. The
Miami
Miami
Heat. Wow. How are they linked? They bought stuff or they gave stuff?
Apparently, no, yeah,
True. Yeah.
Russian. That's
that
funny.
is true. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, makes sense.
Apparently, you remember how the Heat made the finals?
Yeah.
A year or two ago, whenever they made the finals? The last 18 months, legit NBA finals gear has been disappearing out the back door and getting sold.
Wow.
Millions of dollars worth of, and it's all legit.
Right.
So whether it was somebody working for them, whatever the case
stealing
was.
it, selling it to this guy, and he was mixing in with all his fraud shit.
No. It's all real stuff.
Right. His was real, but
all the Miami Heat stuff's real.
Right. Yes.
But it wasn't supposed to leave.
Right.
So that's the fraud.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Is the fact that it walked out the back door.
But the fraudulent guy was the one that bought him.
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. They don't know who did it at this point. But millions of dollars worth of stuff has been sold from that.
That industry is crazy. I mean, it's just nuts.
But have you heard that story?
No, that one I have not heard.
And I hadn't heard it. I read it there and it hasn't got any traction anywhere else.
Wow. Crazy.
But I guess it's being investigated at this point.
I mean, how long does it take for it to get that bad? Like, you start taking a few things, it's 50, 100 grand to get up to millions and millions and millions.
My other question is, what do? They just have this stuff laying around?
Well, that's what I mean. There should be a vault first of all, the company's worth billions of dollars. There should be security in every room except bathrooms, and there should be a walk-in vault.
But even if
they can afford that.
Even if there's not, it was 2 years ago.
Right.
You haven't cleaned the locker room in 2 years?
Right, exactly. Well,
hey, what's this sitting on the ground?
I'm sure they have insurance, but still, why do you want it to go to insurance? This is stuff that you can't replace.
Yeah. What's that sitting in the corner? Oh, that was the basketball for the first basket in the NBA Finals Game 3. Oh, I'm going to take that.
So here's another thing. Okay, they steal how many pieces? Say 1,000 pieces, 500 pieces.
Yeah, whatever.
They're selling it to someone. Whoever's buying it, they're committing crime too.
If they know.
There's no certificate of authenticity. So you're getting game used jerseys. How are you reselling it and proving it? I mean, yeah, the jersey looks legit, but without any COAs, one, that's shady because anyone at that level would have certificates. And two, there's nothing. You're buying all this stuff and you're paying big bucks. You must be getting it for pennies on the dollar. Or it's stolen and you're giving them super cheap prices. Or the
guy's stealing it and putting it through auction houses and stuff.
Shame on auction houses then.
Well, if you go to Heritage and you go, I'm a Miami Heat employee and I got I don't know any Miami Heat players anymore.
They got to know people there though, or follow up. I don't know. That's crazy.
The equipment managers are shit. Yeah.
With no COAs or no.
Well, I go there. I'm an equipment manager for the Heat. I don't know. Dwayne Wade doesn't play for him anymore, but here's a Dwayne Wade. It was game used. Yeah. I'll sign off on it. And it really was. It's game 4, this and that. Great.
They do the picture matches now and stuff, but
okay, this really is Dwayne Wade's and it gets. But how do I keep doing it?
Right. Well, yeah, you're getting away with, and you're getting greedy. You're not like, I got 5 million right now. I'm going to stop. No, you're getting greedy. Now you want 20 and 30 million. You keep stealing more and more and more.
But again, where is it all sitting at that he keeps stealing it? That's the part that I'm not understanding.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, definitely an inside
obvious,
job.
Yeah.
This is our box of game use stuff. We're just going to leave this in the corner.
All the inside jobs, what was it, CGC, all these companies, that was it PSA or SG, there's inside jobs, they're stealing millions and millions of dollars of stuff, fraudulent. It's crazy.
So again, I'm not wrapping my head around where that stuff was sitting at, that he was able to keep doing it for 18 months. That's the part I don't understand.
Yeah.
I
think you're never going to get caught. That's another, at that level, you're never getting caught at any point in time.
And again, Dwayne Wade didn't play for him at that point, but I steal a Dwayne Wade pair of shorts. I sell it. I get $50,000. I don't know what it would go for, but I get $50,000 out of it.
Yeah.
Cool. That's in the hobby. That's it. That's a nice bonus for me. And I never do it again.
I've watched enough crime shows to know that, okay, how many people have access to this area where these are stolen? 12, 15. Okay, now we're going to narrow it down. This guy wouldn't do it. This guy, so like you're going to get caught at some point. I mean, there's no way out.
Get to use stolen jersey DNA tested. There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. It's a confusing story. Going to definitely keep my eyes open for more information about that.
Wow.
So we talked a few weeks ago about Labubu. Is that how you pronounce it, Mr. Magazine?
Is that it? I don't know.
Those boxes that have the little monster, things in there. So we now have a new record price for a Labubu. It was bought and a Monster Series blind box in 2023 for $85.
Okay.
Person opened it, and apparently it had the rare figure in it.
From 2 years, they opened it recently.
They opened it in 2023.
Okay.
They just sold it recently. Paid $85 in 2023. $10,500.
Okay. Good for them. Wow.
There you are.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Labubu. I'm back down to 0% buy box over on Amazon. I had clawed my way back up to 1%. Oh.
Okay.
And thank you for being a member. Labubu. Hey, boo boo. So a subscriber reached out to me. He actually has been selling books on Amazon, does about 30 a day.
Wow.
He's down to about 5 to 10 a day.
Lists or sells?
Sells.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's down to 5 to 10 a day. So he asked me what to look for, and I explained to him that, yep, no, you are definitely in jail, as am I.
Is he pricing in line with everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no changes at all. He's got a strike on his account, much as I had a strike on my account. So I told him the different places to look at, and he's going to look into it and report back as to what it was. I said, oh, you definitely have a ding. I said, you lost a buy box is what happened.
And you can't fix it until you get that negative, like goes away and you get more positives. Yep. It's taking you a long time.
Oh, who leaves positives on Amazon?
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like, I thought of this a while ago when my account was never like that, but I had like a lot of negatives for one point. A long time ago, I used to get worried, and now we have so many listings to sell so much, it doesn't affect me. But where am I going? Kind of mind blank. But
me too.
I wanted to sell a lot of things that would sell quickly to get positive. So let's say I had $5 Hot Wheels and I had 100 of them. I want to put them up for $2. I don't care that I lose money, but they're going to sell quickly, and maybe I'll get a lot of positives. So that was my mentality for that. We never got to it, but that may be something you think about. If you have a lot of common books that you think might sell quickly, newer books, even though they're $2, pound out 10 a day, Dean Koontz or whatever, but you're going to break even or lose a little bit, but maybe you'll get out of the jail sooner than later.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea. Hey, boo-boo. I'm smarter than the average bear. Got my picnic basket. So you're going to be here. What are you going to be here in 2 weeks? Or I know your son is.
I think I'm going to be here right now. If something happens where weather or delayed, and we got to stay overnight, I still should be the next day though. I don't see why not, but I would say it's a 90% chance.
Okay.
Right now it's a yes.
So now what about next week? You're probably not going to be here next week, I wouldn't think.
Why?
eBay Open.
I wimped out of that one.
Oh. Because I know you had said that if you weren't dropping your kid off, you're going to look into eBay Open.
I'm going to look real good with a cane, looking at all these people and going to all these cool places in Vegas with a cane.
Like 98%. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Yes.
Like 98% of the other old Italians.
I don't want to be an old crippled guy. I want to be a young, vibrant guy.
You're going to be an old Italian.
I probably put on 15 pounds in the last month by not exercising. I got to get into, get into shape again.
Yeah, you'd be the only old Italian with the cane in Vegas.
Without gold chains and jewelry.
You can buy those too. All right. Time for the main topic, Mr. Magazine. Should be an interesting discussion.
I didn't see what it was. Now I do, and now I don't know how to answer this one.
This is what you'll hear old timers say this regularly.
Mm-hmm.
You're not in the inventory business. What are your thoughts on that? What they mean and your thoughts on it?
I don't think we can say that because we certainly have a lot of inventory. And I think in this business there's not many people that can say they're not in an inventory business. I mean, because it's long tail. We're all long tail for the most part. Now, maybe whatnot, you can say that. We know a few people that we deal with that don't like to have backlog, and they'll sell whatever they buy, they'll sell it, and then they'll flip the rest to us. But I would say 90% plus have to be in the inventory business to be successful at this. You have to buy large quantities. You have to have dead piles and stuff. That's just the name of the game. There's no way around that. That's all I got for you.
Well, I think what the argument is, and
yes, that's funny. Yes, double hipster. How's it going?
Hello, Steve. Everything is wonderful.
Yeah, same thing. Well, my dad used to say, what did he used to say? Like, say someone came with something we didn't need or want.
I can take $20. I can take my $20 and put it up on that shelf. That's what your dad used to say.
He loved saying it. Yeah.
Now I'm hearing the old timers now saying we're not in the inventory business. I think what they're saying, and I think that you're taking it a little too literally.
Okay.
There are dealers out there, and I call them the museum dealers. They go to the shows and they have the same stuff show after show after show, and they don't seem to be any interest in ever selling it. And I get I'm not in the inventory business when I'm looking at buying stuff from them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can I work a deal out with you if I take this box and this box? And that's when they say to you, yes, because I'm not in the inventory business.
Right.
In other words,
okay,
I will give them $100 for those 2 boxes.
Yeah.
They'd rather have $100 than to carry those boxes to the next show.
Sure.
As long as it's a reasonable offer.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's filled with, $10,000 worth of stuff, they're not taking $100.
Right.
But if they're asking $150, $200 on it, I'm not in the inventory business. Give me the $100, get it on out of here.
Yeah.
And so I kind of take it more the other way, that you take reasonable offers on stuff to get stuff out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a little less than you'd like? Yeah, but we're not in the inventory business. It's not going to do me any good if I'm asking 25 on it and you're offering me 15 for me to hold out, unless I literally just listed it today.
Right. Yeah.
It's not doing me any good to hold out for 17.
Right. No, I agree.
Take the 15 and move it out the door.
Especially eBay. Yeah. The way eBay is, I have to take these lower offers. I just have no choice. I have no sales, really.
And I think that Whatnot definitely being added to my arsenal really, really helps as well. Because again, I am moving a lot of stuff and I have an outlet for a lot more stuff. Am I sacrificing it for less than it should go for in other venues? Absolutely, 100%. Mm-hmm. But I'm selling the volume, and that has a lot of value to me as well. It allows me to keep getting other deals and keep doing other things as well.
Arsenal. You should call yourself the Paper Sure, like the Punisher.
Paper Sure.
Because he had an arsenal.
I got my arsenal. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I accept lower offers and stuff that I probably should just to get. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely on that.
Yeah, especially if I'm asking like 25 and someone offers me 15. Years ago I wouldn't, but now I'm like, hey, I'm still getting 15. But if they're offering me 6 on something that's 15, that doesn't do me any good, What's
third base? Is that the one with Pete Best? Not Pete Best. Pete Pete Nice?
I don't know. Third base. It's
a rep group. Yeah, I think it is. The guy that lives in Saratoga Springs buys stuff from me regularly. Pete something or other. Ooh, a sword cane.
That'd be cool.
That would be very, very cool. We can modify with this letter opener I have. Put that on the bottom of your cane.
Yeah.
Should be wonderful on that.
Yeah. Super.
I am in the monkey business. So there you are. So there's a lot of different ways, and that's why I kind of wanted to leave it up there for you're not in the inventory business, just to see how Mr. Magazine would take it. But that's how I'm hearing it and how I'm taking it from people that move the stuff on out. You're not getting paid anything to store it. You're not getting paid anything to have it. As long as you're making money on it, it's a reasonable offer, especially if you are in a situation where you can get more deals. If the next deal's coming along anyway, do you want to have to save those 5 boxes and pile them back in? Or would you rather put $200 in your wallet?
No, I hear you. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Definitely. So a little bit of food for thought there. We do try to give you different views on things over here. We're going to head on into the rambling story of the week. Mr. Magazine has one. I'm going to jump in real quick with a quick rambling story and then turn it forward to Mr. Magazine.
Okay.
So I went to Costco yesterday, and I have a bit of a bone to pick with Costco. They don't offer email support. You can only call or chat.
Wow.
And I don't want to call or chat. I simply want to give them my old man screaming at the clouds email at 3:00 in the morning and forget about it.
You think they'd rather email then, because it costs money for chat and call.
Yeah, but no email support. Yesterday, Miss Papergoy and I went shopping there and fill up the cart. And I don't know if you've ever been to Costco or not. It's kind of busy. Mm-hmm. So I parked the cart, and there's a main walkway. And for whatever reason, all the food is on the one side of the walkway, except they've got jerky and fruit snacks and granola and all that on the other side of the walkway. Yeah. So I parked my cart because I don't want to try to go across the walkway because it's the main thoroughfare.
Yeah.
And I walk over, I take a look. Do I need any of this jerky? Do I need any of this? And Miss Papergoy was looking at clothes. So I walked over to her in the clothes, said, all right, let's, we'll go, whatever. Get back to my cart. Every item in my cart was missing.
Was your wallet in there too, or purse?
No. every item in there that was refrigerated or frozen was missing.
So someone working there took it and put it back.
They must have thought it was an abandoned cart, but I had it parked there for 3 minutes.
Yeah, right.
It's not like it was 2 hours. It was 3 minutes.
You think it's something they would do twice a day, maybe like afternoon and then evening, not like every 10, 20 minutes. They're going around all day long doing it. How many can they get like that?
Yeah, right. But not only, they left the cart. They literally just took everything cold. Like if they took the whole cart and were like, oh, we got to restock this.
Why do you complain there? Customer service.
I don't know, because I was
just heck out of there.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, you're sitting there. Now I have to go back. What did I have? Keep this cart with me. Can't leave this cart parked anywhere. Oh, I had milk. Got to go back to the milk. Now I got to do the whole round of the store again.
Yeah.
Oh, I had plums. They took the plums out. Oh, I had salad. I got to get the salad back. I got to get the salmon I had before. What else? Oh, we want chicken wings. Got to buy the chicken wing. Had to do the whole walk of the store and re-find everything that we had the first time.
Now you know never to do that again.
How crazy is that?
I never heard of that. Yeah.
Like I said, I went back and literally.
There should be certain times that do that, not in a busy time, because you don't know. Like we've left carts at all, Walmart, Wegmans, whatever. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, and I could see if they took the whole cart.
Yeah.
If they took the whole cart and they're restocking because what this guy's buying this stuff, but he doesn't want anything cold or frozen. Right. He's only going to buy the non-cold stuff.
Well, again, if I'm doing the walk around, I would see it and say, okay, I'm going to finish up and go around. And if it's still here in 10 minutes,
that's fair.
It's got to be.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair.
Again, was he taught to do that, or is he just trying to be proactive? I believe. Well, a lot of places have a lot of low IQ workers.
I don't know, but I will tell you right now.
Especially fast food. Salmon. I like salmon too. Very good. Yeah.
Well, they apparently didn't want to sell me salmon or plums or peppers or salad or milk. Should I keep going? I think I can remember my entire thing because it all came up missing.
Well, this is fun rambling story. It says emergency 24. I think there's an alarm going off at one of my locations. Can I grab it?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Hello.
Hi, this is the alarm monitoring center up at 124
This is he.
Hi, we're calling to notify you that we received a trouble alarm located 60 Buckman Road, Center Place.
Okay.
Today at 4:16 p.m.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye. So exciting.
That was nice.
I'm thinking with the rain that my sub pump got high.
Oh,
there's like an alarm on my sub pump so stuff doesn't get damaged. So
nice. So next week you may have a nice basement flooding story.
I'm not going down there tonight. No, forget it. Got to go down the stairs with my hip, and I don't need that.
Carry a banker box while you're doing it. Now you had a rambling story as well.
So before I left, I asked my wife, I can't think of any good rambling stories lately. And she reminded me of something that happened a couple weeks ago. And I never even told Paperboy this. I'm actually going to title this rambling story, Gutters and Gunfire. So a couple
lawyers, guns, and money.
Gutters and gunfire. So anyways, a couple weeks, I think I was home when I got the call from my assistant manager. And we had this gutter crew working on the gutters at my warehouse because there's a whole leaky thing going on when there's torrential downpours and stuff, and they're trying to realign everything, yada yada yada. So anyways, they were there and they ran inside and said there was gunfires going in their direction.
Wow.
Like they heard it, and then they looked across the street and there was a gunfight going on. So they actually, I don't know if they, for whatever reason, they wanted my manager to call 911. I don't know if they didn't have their phone because they were up on the roof or something like that. I have no idea. So he called 911 and the cops came down and they blocked the road off, and there was I think they were looking for whoever was shooting, but there was real gunfire, and these guys were scared to death on my roof because they heard and saw them. So they heard something. They looked, it seemed like gunfire. They looked across the street and there was a fight going on with guns. So anyone could have gotten killed at my warehouse, especially the gutter people on top. And I totally forgot about that. I wasn't there, so
just Tuesday.
I wasn't as concerned because I wasn't there. But yes,
obviously
I go, have everyone go inside.
Well, we got another open position. Go on Indeed.
Yeah, but I told everyone I go, Bill, get everyone inside. The gutter people lock the door. Obviously, call 911. And so, I guess they blocked the street. I don't know. I'm assuming they found the people. I don't know, but it was on Facebook and stuff like that. So just crazy that out of all the times there's gunfire and going across the street at the warehouse, we have gutter people working on the roof. Any other day, no one would have gotten hit, but I guess it was close to them, they said. So, but yeah, they were nervous and it was crazy. Yeah.
Did they end up fixing the gutters? That's the most important part.
They got phase 1 done. They got to come back.
Okay.
So they haven't. It's been a couple weeks, so they're probably waiting for it to slow down.
Well, let them know the next time there's going to be a floor show.
Yeah.
And they can come out and say, you tell them, hey, we usually charge a lot of money for that show. You got
It's a good title for a book, Gutters and Gunfire, right?
Wow. No, I did not hear that story.
So
before.
it wasn't a day that Mrs. Paperboy was there.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
No, because I don't believe she'd be back.
No, thank God. Yeah.
All right, everybody. If you could hit the like button, definitely would appreciate that. Mr. Magazine, you still plugging away over on whatnot?
Limited doses. Well, my niece just had surgery. She's back to work now, but doesn't want to do one until next week. And James, he's taking some time off, so he's doing half as much. So it's every other week, which isn't good for me because now things are low, things are cheap, and I'm getting less money in. So I have to weigh up, is it worth it? I'm going to let it ride for a while. And at some point, I think I might have to make the decision where come Black Friday, when Amazon's going to be full force with Amazon records and so forth, we might have to shut it down for a while and see what's going on. But we got some time. I'm still going to do what I can to get as much money out of it as I can. Anything rare and good for records, I am holding off right now because we're just not getting the people paying the money. And I would say B-level records, we're putting those up there and we're getting some money back, but it's not lighting it up by any means right now.
And of course, I have the mystery book auction Saturday. I got a big auction tomorrow as well, 4 p.m. All books, some really, really neat books tomorrow. And
Very close.
Make sure you stop by as well for Paperpalooza on Saturday. Big event where all the big stars are out. Between Schmidt's going to be there, of course, and Mr. Meiselot's going to be there. I got to reach out to him at some point to be on the channel.
Really big show.
Really, really big show. So check out for that. And finally, if you've never thought of or never joined as a member, think about it. We do have a lot of good videos back there behind. We just shot another good one today, as a matter of fact, talking about the mystery book deal. So giving you some exclusive content back behind the paywall. It's cheap.
You should let them know that I'm in some of these now. I think we'll get a lot more people than if they think they're just seeing you. That's my opinion.
And Mr. Magazine is in some of them. So join up and see him as well. And again, if you are interested in consulting, reach out to me as well. And being consulted, not consulting.
How much? Hold on. How much does it cost again?
We'll talk.
No, for not the consulting.
$6.99 a month.
So it's like $350 for each of us. I think that's an even better bargain.
Well, there's got to be 150 videos back then. They pay like 4 cents a video or 5 cents a video. It's not
good
bad
deal.
at all.
Good deal.
But yeah, if you want to consulting, do reach out as well. Starting to do that as well. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. You're not in the inventory business, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.